So the next book is Prisoner of Darkness, and it is the follow-up to the Two Princes of Summer. And I like these books so much, I now have the print versions because I originally read it on my Kindle, but I wanted the print versions of them. A book has to be like really good for me to want the print versions of them because I already have so many books. Um, in a few videos ago, I think it was like two, I said something about 50 Shades of Grey, and then I looked up, and now I'm looking off to the side. That's because all of my books are over here, at least the ones that I need to read that I have the print copies of. Um, so it is the second book in the Whims of Fae series by Nisa Letter, because there's no A, so I think it's Letter. Um, it was published in 2017. It's a very recent book. Scarlet is getting used to mortal life again, and she and her sister have been doing better. Wraith is MIA. He's actually with the Unseelie King trying to learn about his mother, Kalim. Kalim is the Unseelie King. He's out here playing games, but now he needs Scarlet, and Wraith can find her in exchange for power. Scarlet doesn't want Kalim's help, and unlike Cade, he doesn't actually kidnap her. Wraith is now going to the Kingdom of Autumn because he thinks that his mother might be from the Kingdom of Autumn because they have like tree nature powers. And yeah, Wraith can do like the emotions thing with the memory, but he can also like mess with trees, and he was told not to tell anybody about that ever. So yeah. Scarlet goes to a party and an incident happens with her magic, and so she asks for Calem's help. And then we find out what Cade's doing. Cade thinks that he has killed Scarlet and his brother. Well, no, he knows that he didn't kill his brother, but he does think that he's killed Scarlet. Cade's mom wants to start war now. She wants Cade to allow the Summer Court to kidnap humans. Cade isn't sure that he's here for it. Wraith is doing something. He got attacked by some wolves, and then he gets saved. The Winter Queen is kind of a bitch. She has something of Kalim's, and Cade's mom is come totally against her, which makes sense because they're from the Summer Court. Cade wonders at this point if Scarlet is still alive. Kalim takes her to a club and nearly seduces her, but is interrupted. And at first, Kalim wanted her trust, but now he needs her to do work her magic, so he just kidnaps her sister. And help him, he'll release her. She was, like, it's not... In terms of, like, platonic relationships, Kalim was really starting to get somewhere with, Scarlet, but then he kidnapped her sister, and it's like, alright. And, Scarlet pulls on her connection to Wraith because she's like in distress, so Wraith wants to go see her. And he's also got this friend, her name is Sage, she's from the Autumn Court, and she's like, I can help you get to the Autumn Court. And like, but Wraith is like, I need to go do the thing. And Sage is like, maybe you shouldn't, but it's not a trap. So he goes to help, and he learns most of what we know because we know more than Scarlet does, obviously, but she tells him most of it. Kalim likes Scarlet, and Navina, the Winter Queen, has Kalim's sister. So that's fun. Winter Court antics, angering Cade because Cade now knows that Scarlet is alive. Kalim likes Scarlet, but I think I just interpreted it wrong because we live in a society where men and women in books are not capable of being friends, apparently. So I think I just interpreted it wrong. I think Kalim he just likes Scarlet. She's a good person. So, you know. Wraith is still with Sage, and he's learning more. I still love that his name is Wraith because he's an edgy little baby. Anyway, so they do like a gladiator type thing, and Cade challenges Kalim, and Kalim's like, you really don't want to do this because you are actually a child, and I'm an adult. Cade does it, and he loses. So then the girl who helped Cade fight Wraith and Scarlet, Poppy, she challenges Scarlet, and like she wins, but Scarlet like hurts her. And it seems like no one is able to control their emotions except for Scarlet, because like Scarlet and Kalim, really, because Cade acted impulsively, and so did Poppy. Poppy's like jealous for no reason. Scarlet doesn't want Cade. Cade is just obsessed and kind of creepy. So Scarlet learns that Navina has Caleb's sister, but despite her anger, she still decides to help because Caleb has her sister, even though Caleb is like, I'll let your sister go, dude. Like, I was just angry, and I really want my sister back, and whatever. Um, Scarlet knocked out Cassandra. Cassandra's Cade's mom. It was pretty amazing because, she's an awful human being. What's that on my camera? Or my laptop? That's interesting. Um, Cade learns that he isn't truly king because he didn't kill Wraith and Wraith didn't surrender. So, uh, huh. Also, we found out that Cassandra and Wraith's mom were sisters. So that's fun. Cassandra probably killed her mother. Killed her sister because Wraith has memories of his mother. So Cassandra probably killed her. That's fun. Scarlet also now has to tell her sister everything because you don't just get kidnapped by an Unseelie and go back to life as it used to be. So, I feel like this story is multiple perspectives done right because I have the next book and I can't wait to read it. It's going to be so great. At least I hope it's great because sometimes series will be great for the first two and then they'll just go downhill from there. Although I feel like in terms of like Harry Potter, because the third one is my favorite, so maybe Whims of Fate will be my favorite book. The sixth book is awful though, Harry Potter. Sixth book is no. And then I think I read the description of the next book on Amazon because the note that I put here is, oh God, the next book about to be wild. So I don't remember what I said for the first book, but anything that I said for that first book probably still stands for the second one. Yeah. It's fun and I can follow everything, and Scarlet being former human helps because she has to have everything explained to her because she would have no other way of knowing any of this because she didn't even know that Faes existed a few months ago. So, yeah. Nobody's boring her with the political stuff, and it's great. I hate the political stuff. It's great because no, wait. Hang on. The name of this book, Prisoner of Darkness. I forgot for a second. Prisoner of Darkness goes above The Plastic Magician. So as far as this current video is concerned, it is now number 1. So that's cool.